Gold and silver both have started the week on a with a modest gains and with a positive bias. Now, what to expect today? Can we expect both to rise and we should stay in buy, or we should sell from here and expect it to drop? Which position you should take in order to profit trading gold and silver today? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. Next update will be released before the US session. Watch that also and do like, share, subscribe, and comment, and press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the twice a day analysis. Also, you can join my free Telegram channel in order to get the live updates. Let's start. First, we look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the end. First, on the hourly charts, look at gold's movement. See, on the hourly charts, you can find out this was the first consolidation zone, then a rise, then consolidation, then a rise. Now, if you look at the movement here on the hourly charts, what it has done after achieving the higher highs, it is retraced and retraced till the support level. So now 1934 is a very good support. We have discussed last week also that why it is a good support. Now at the same time, if you look at the movement, see rise, retracement, and now again trying to stay bullish. Now, how long you should treat this as bullish? See, as long as 1938 is respected, we should not sell gold. Once it stays below 1938, that is the time where you can expect that it may try to shed. However, 1934 is the safer entry for you to stay short. So as long as 1938-34, I will say 1934, as long as respected, you should not be treating gold as bearish for the day. So yes, we can initiate a sell entry at 1938, but with a caution and a rider that 1934 first support. Below that, you can expect it to come down to 1930-32 is the next support, and 24-26 is the zone where it is going to get maximum support if it continues its downward move. Though chances are less that it is going to break towards those levels. Now look at the RHRC flat top and couple of retracement candles. Yes, it could retrace. How far? We can expect it to retrace towards 1942 levels or 41 levels. I will still expect this levels as a good support. See what it is trying to create on the hourly chart. See higher lows, higher highs. Now this is the support at 1942. If it tries to retrace there, I will still expect it to bounce back from somewhere around this zone. So be watchful around those levels. Stochastic is overbought. MACD is divergent and bullish. RSI is flat. Coming to 2 hour. Likewise on the 2 hour chart, similar observation what we have observed on the hourly chart. Same consolidation, same retracement, same breakout. Let's watch out more. And yes, once it stays above 1946.5, that is the level. See, we discussed these levels last week also, and hence once again these levels will come into picture. 1946.5, 48 zone, very strong resistance exists here. Stochastic rising, MACD. Now see, MACD is willing to converge crossover for buy. RSI flat. Coming to 3 hour chart. Now see, on the 3 hour charts, couple of green candles, but look at this candle, very small candle and very small body size. This suggests though it is bullish there, but the bullishness is getting diminished here. So we have to watch out and see safer entry. You can see you can find out multiple candles getting resistance at 1948-50 zone. This is going to be definitely a good resistance for today. Stochastic is rising here. MACD is willing to converge crossover. It is right now staying bearish, and see it has got little much scope for it. One thing is it can trade sideways in this before dropping, or it is nothing like that. It cannot achieve further highs also. It can, but right now it is trying to stay grounded. Just that it is trying to converge because there was lot much of divergence, but it is still bearish. RSI rising. Coming to 4 hour. On the 4 hour chart, see prices were divergent from the moving average. It is converged still towards the moving average. Moving average now sitting at around 1940. Created a good base. This can also be taken as a base for the prices to rise. Hence, once it stays beyond 1946.5, possibly we can expect that now this price, that is the selling price, has to be above 46.5 in order to initiate a buying entry. Now what we can expect 48.50, definitely we know that it is a greater resistance. Also look at the Bollinger Band. This is almost narrowed or it is running flat, and hence it has to push outside Bollinger Bands, which suggests 50.52 should be the first target zone which it should look at. Stochastic rising. MACD. Now see, MACD is bearish, but it is trying to converge a bit. Now why it is converging? See, first wave, second wave, and after the convergence still it can continue on the downside. So the bearishness we may see later in the day, but right now it is trying to converge and it can yield couple of greener candles. RSI is rising here. That is also bullish sign. Coming to the daily. Now see, day has started on a flat note. lower highs are seen as of now. Now this candle, either there are a couple of opportunities for it, because see, it has already taken a upturn. Prices moving averages are looking upwards, and this is a good bullish sign. See, because we can see moving averages divergent here. Now we are looking to converge. So what it could do, it could try to yield higher highs, or in fact further plus levels, such that we can see a crossover and gold might stay bullish. That is one probability. Second, once it stays below 1938, now below 1938, remember, lower highs, lower lows. So here is the support. So in between 30 and 50, this is the zone where we might see gold struggling to trade. This is a probability that gold might try to trade between 30 and 50 levels for the day. Hence, we have to be cautious in between this zone. Stochastic is looking downwards. See, MACD has stayed green. You can see candle size diminishing. This suggests that possibly we may see swings later in the day for gold. It can achieve highs at around 48.50 and then reverse from there. RSI trying to look upwards. But remember, as long as now 1930 for the day is respected, we are not trading bearish, and in fact 1924.26 is the strongest support. Looking at this, I will recommend you to buy gold today at 46.5 and expect 48.50 zone very nearby, but very strong resistance zone. This gold needs to break past by. In fact, 54.55, 54.56 is also the next resistance zone. Any move above 54.56, you can consider that as a breakout, and then gold will fly from there. We talked about 1954 last week also. Again, I am recommending 1954-56. Definitely a great resistance there on the upside. So be cautious. Possibly 1950 itself, I will find we can find today gold resisting and reversing from there. There is a great potential for that. And on the downside, below 1938, we might see 34 and 30 levels. These two levels are great support, and then ultimately 24-26. A larger trading zone between 30 and 50 can be expected. Beyond 54-56 is to be treated bullish. Take your positions accordingly. Trade with a stop loss. Now let's have a look at silver. Now see, silver today, you can see it has created again a base here at 24.10, 24.15 zone. Very good support. With that as support, it has seen a rise. Now 24.20 is the support level. It should not breach. 24.20 means this price has to be below 24.20. The buying price has to be below 24.20 in order to confirm a drop or bearishness. Below 24.20, you can expect 24.10, and 24 is still as a great support. And see, rise, retracement. Once it breaks beyond 24.30, 24.30 is this price. This price has to be above 24.30. Then you can expect 24.40. Now see, 24.40 is a great resistance. We all know, we have been tracking this. 24.40, if it breaks past by, I will look forward to 24.60, 24.80 levels. Yes, if you look at the consolidation zone, this was the consolidation earlier. Silver has fallen back within the zone, and now possibly lower highs, which means we can expect 24.60, 70 levels at least. Stochastic is overbought here. Now see, MACD has crossed over at bottom. This is the first wave. Second wave initiated, so possibly it could try to pull the prices little up. RSI flat, coming to 2 hour. Now look at the 2 hour chart. Same lower lows, lower highs. Thus, this is the zone in which silver is trying to trade. Thus, this is the breakout levels, and any move above 24.80 should be taken up very seriously. And at the same time, a possibility of a retracement towards 24.60-70 existing, and existent very high. Stochastic rising, MACD. Now see, MACD first wave, second wave, possibly looking forward to crossover for buy. RSI flat, coming to 3 hour chart. Now look at 3 hour chart. See, flat bottom, first greener candle, second green candle. It might approach towards the 20 period moving average and towards the greater resistance zone at 24.40. So these levels are achievable. Possibly, in fact, it can try to trade beyond those levels as well. If you look at a stochastic, this is rising. The MACD is bearish. It is probably looking forward to converge crossover for buy. RSI flat. Coming to 4 hour. Likewise on the 4 hour charts, lower lows. Yes, if you see this price above 24.30, you can initiate a buy, but then wait for 24.40 to be breached. Very strong resistance. And then we might see it hitting 60 levels, 24.60, the next milestone. Stochastic oversold trying to recover. MACD is divergent, trying to converge crossover for buy. RSI is comfortable right now, not trading with a bullish or bearish bias. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, see prices again are falling back to the same levels. It could try to yield expanding triangle, rise, retracement, and now again a rise. Hence, one thing is very clear that if you see it is staying below this zone at 2410 and 2405, certainly you can say that it is going to turn bearish from there. As long as these levels are respected, we can find out that it might try to create a channel of its own, trading till towards the highs of 2460-70. Stochastic at bottom, MACD willing to converge. This is the only worry point here, because see it is trying to converge, and right now the candle size is flat, and so we have to watch out because it can yield little bearishness. However, remember, silver is giving expanding, or you can say it is still bullish. We need not to worry as long as 24 and 2380 on the downside for the week are respected. RSI comfort. The only thing for silver is the divergence of the price from the moving average. The next point is the moving averages have crossed over. This is definitely a good sign. Thus, the support levels are little far below, as long as 2360, 2380 zone, very good support levels. And these are achievable levels as well. And that is why I say below 2410, there will be increasing bearishness here. So now we know that in between 24 and 2440, 2410 and 2440, we have greater resistances, and possibly it might consolidate here. So a buying entry can be taken at 2430 levels. This price has to be above 2430. You can expect it to rise for 2440 first milestone, then 2460, and it could reverse also. We have to be careful, we have to be watchful. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell here at 2420 levels. When I say selling entry, this price has to be below 2420, where you can expect 2410 as the first target, 24 as the next, and then 2380 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.